All right, let's just jump right into it. This right here, this whole situation with the CDC doing this. Okay, I just got one thing to say about this. The CDC blatantly is ignoring the Supreme Court decision and extending the eviction ban without congressional approval. This eviction moratorium could only have been allowed with congressional approval. The Supreme Court said this. They said this. The CDC, 2 days ago, just said, you know what? We don't care. We don't care. We're just going to do our own thing. Who signed this? Here's the order. Right? They don't really have the authority to make this order. Rochelle P. Walensky, all right, CDC director, she needs to go to jail. This is an absolutely unconstitutional attempt to override the Supreme Court. The CDC does not have the authority to override the Supreme Court. This is constitutional law 101. You want to override the Supreme Court? You got to do way more than that. All right? Absolutely, Rochelle P. Walensky, all right, MD, all right, Dr. Walensky, should go to jail over this. This is illegal. It's not legal. It's not legal. It's unenforceable. If you get my drift. And the moratorium shouldn't have existed to begin with. I mean, okay. It shouldn't. For the last 2 years, landlords got screwed. And I realize a lot of people say, landlords, oh, they suck. Okay. Hey, are you a renter? Think a landlord. Think a landlord. If the landlord didn't see a reason, I mean, I don't like using the phrase landlord. Probably building lord makes more sense. All right, building owner. All right, makes more sense. They are the ones who, maybe they're like older people. They wanted to just retire, right? And they wanted some passive income. They've worked hard their whole life, and so they bought a property or two after working hard, saving up some money, and then they're going to retire on the income from those properties. But lo and behold, the CDC said, we're going to say that the people who live there don't have to pay rent. It's your property, and they don't have to pay rent to you. Okay? Imagine the situation of a retiree whose tenants are not doing this. And then on top of that, those tenants are some of the laziest screwballs that exist in America. And they just take that unemployment money, just gobble it right on up. Thank you for that weekly unemployment check. And then they choose not to work. I'm just going to go ahead and spend my unemployment on some weed and some alcohol, right? And you say, "Oh man, you're just trying to say we shouldn't have unemployment." Well, you know what? There was a time, obviously, if you look at the history of this channel, there was a time where I believed in the positive impact of social welfare policies. That there was a place for it. But you want to go ahead and look on let's look at a commune, okay? Let's look at a commune. And on a commune, all right, or intentional community, if you will, if you got somebody who's there and they're not doing their due diligence to help out and make things turn a profit, I know they're trying to get away from profit, but they still have to make a profit. They still have to make money, all right? You want to eat, you got to do some work. You got to do some work that has value. That's life. That's reality. All right? Sometimes these communes or intentional communities fail because somebody goes there who's lazy. There's the stereotype of the lazy socialist. They just want to sit down and talk about socialism. They just want to talk about theories and blah, 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 blah. They don't actually want to do the work. So even, real socialists, even real communists, even they don't like the lazy. But capitalists especially don't like the lazy worker, because you're not working. How can I call you a worker? You're a lumpen proletariat, right? You're unemployed, homeless, you don't work. All right, yeah, this eviction moratorium should never existed. Landlords got screwed the last 2 years, and the people who are just sitting there not working, that have caused this labor shortage, like jobs are saying, hey, we'll hire people for a pretty good amount, and nobody's taking them up on it, or not enough people are taking them up on it. They are causing the price of things in America to go up even higher. Like we're already seeing rising costs due to the overall bad situation. But lazy people are causing costs to go up higher because they're not contributing to the labor pool. And okay, sure, you want to be lazy, that's fine. That's fine. For all intents and purposes, be lazy. But you don't get to have taxpayer money from the hardworking taxpayer who does go to work, who for the last 2 years, they still didn't get time off. They worked their butts off so that you can have free lunch after free breakfast after free dinner, you lazy piece of crap. I am so sick and tired of these lazy people. Did you know that there is a shortage in a lot of in a lot of construction industries? There's a shortage, and that was a shortage that existed already because, let's face it, a lot of Americans, they just want to graduate high school, go to college and get that white-collar job that supposedly pays a six-figure income. Ha, 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 ha. Have fun working at Starbucks, the vast majority of you. Have fun working, or I say working at Starbucks, have fun not working for a lot of these people. Yeah, we have a lot of people who just, this is ridiculous. No self-respecting state should tell its landlords to enforce this. I mean, no landlord should even regard the CDC order. A CDC does not override the Supreme Court. All right, I don't recall that in a civics class. All right, I never heard about the CDC being all powerful. They're not. This is absolutely insane. Constitutional law needs to be respected, whether it's the best decision or not. Constitutional law must be respected in this country. Property rights matter. And if somebody is being lazy, they need to get evicted. If they're not working, if they're not paying their rent to the person who owns the property, absolutely take their stuff, kick it outside the room, kick them outside the room, change the locks, and let's try to fix the property damage that they most likely caused inside that property, right? It probably has all sorts of smoke stains, probably has all sorts of cat piss, cat poo on the ground. I love cats, love dogs, but you need to take care of your animals, and a lot of these lazy people, they don't take care of their animals. They just let them poo or pee inside property that's not theirs. They didn't have to really pay for it. I mean, they haven't been paying for it for 2 years. So what incentive do they have to take care of it? They don't have any incentive. And so just to be spiteful, they're going to go and leave the place and leave a bunch of beer cans, heroin needles, and cigarettes, and pee, poo, what have you. It's just going to be a nasty situation. Landlords eventually have to clean, and then they're going to think, man, I might as well just gut the whole little interior of this because this person destroyed it. And then they're going to say, well, we should bill this person. Well, in normal circumstances, yes, you should bill this person. But the CDC says you don't have to pay your rent. So what chance do you have to get damages? That's the situation we live in, folks. This is America, 2021. This is not normal. This is not normal. It caused me, somebody who, since they cared about politics, freaking 12 years ago or however long ago it was, since they started caring about politics, to go from somebody who was far as far left as you can go, to somebody who, I mean, at the moment I'm a centrist, but man, every day, every single thing is causing me to move more and more to the right. People have their limits. Normal Americans have their limits, and the far left in this country is pushing it. They're pushing it. And people, they like to talk about the reactionary types. They're going to get a reaction. I see it bubbling already. It's about to blow.